Hello everybody and welcome to Dadson Builds. Today is going to be another episode of this blue truck. As you see, she's a little bit dirty, but that's not the point. Today we're going to put some spacers and some new brakes on this girl because right now her brakes are okay, but we need something that can really hold us if we're going to need to stop. So we got a couple of front brakes. This is how it looks like, and it looks pretty huge for the front brakes. These are by EBC. And these are pretty thick brakes, so these are going to be really cool. And I have some rear ones that I'll open up in a minute. And let's see here how the rear ones look. If I can open this up. Hopefully I don't need a knife to it, but there's the thing. Okay. Alrighty. And there's your rear ones, and these are a lot thicker than the front, and these are a bit smaller, so these will just right in there and that should work. Alrighty, and then for the spacers we got is 2-inch spacers, and they are pretty huge if I say so myself, because look how big these things are. So we're gonna put some of these spacers on. I'm gonna put some Loctite on there so it at least holds on, and should be pretty easy to install. But first we're gonna go into the brakes and replace the brakes, and then we'll add these 2-inch spacers. And these are gonna give some offset to the car if you want to do it the cheap way, if you don't want to get the rims, but not a lot of times spacers is your good idea. So Dad just went with spacers, so we'll go that way. Alrighty. And if you guys are new to the show, please subscribe for more daily content for this truck, because probably less than a week, probably we're gonna take off this weekend to a very special place, and I want you guys to comment down below to what special park that we're gonna go to. So yeah, and don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Facebook at official.datsun. That's where we're gonna be posting behind the scenes for either the builds that we are currently working on. So if you guys enjoyed the video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and let's get to it. Alrighty, so now I got this off. So it looks like we're gonna need to take probably 14s, take this out. So we remove the calipers and be really careful with the brake line, because we don't want to break that brake line. That's what stops this thing. So I'm gonna go and grab some tools real quick, and I'm gonna take this off. You're supposed to actually take these pins out and take these other little pin-like shapes, and they should just come off. Woo, woo. So I'm gonna slowly pry them out, kinda. If I can get this off, that would be nice. Ow, I kind of pinched my skin. I cut it. Wow, that's nice. Okay, I probably need a small mallet or a hammer to try to knock this out from the end, because that won't work for some reason. There you go. Chumnala. You want to help me work on this truck too? Alrighty. Haha, there you go. That's the second pin. Alrighty, so now this thing should just pop off. And okay, so now we got to get these brakes out. And I should just slip in and pull it out, right? And it's kind of hard to slide out.
Yeah. Just grab them or something?
I don't know. They're kind of Gee, they're kind of weak. See how strong it is?
Yeah. Just haven't been
replaced in a while.
Well, they're still not bad.
Yeah.
The half-life on them. It's just.
Alrighty. Since we had trouble with the other one because the other one was rusted on there, we just kind of did it off camera, and we also did this one off camera.
Yep, so finally we got this.
It was pretty simple.
Green Stuff by EBC, I think, brakes.
Yeah, that's what they were. It was pretty simple. You didn't really have to take anything off besides this pin and the bottom pin right here and these little bracket thingies.
Slide out to put new ones in.
It's just like a slip
Yeah,
slop.
the other side was
rusted on there.
Yeah, since this is a new caliper that we replaced, the one that we broke.
Yeah.
Basically, this one is fresh, so these were just able to just come right out.
Yeah.
No problem. Yeah, how shiny this one is and that one is older.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's put the
wheel back on.
spacers on.
Oh yeah, we gotta go get that spacer. Okay, I'll be right back. I probably might want to bring all of them here, but we did this side, and right now you can't tell the difference because the wheel is turned. But these spacers are huge. So that is thinking what, 2 inches, right?
Yeah, these are supposedly 2 inches.
We just put a little bit of thread locker on each of these threads right here, so these nuts stick to them. So let me get a better camera angle real quick. Tap some in there, and then you put the spacer on.
It's recommended. It said use red Loctite, but I don't have red, and I don't really want these to be super stuck on there. Although I mean it is a wheel.
Yeah.
But I think this blue will hold just fine. We'll have to check it once we get to where we're going next week.
Yeah.
And
again, leave us a comment down below. Where do you guys think we're going? Just a little.
yeah, not family. Family knows. Who's ever going? Don't be spilling the beans.
Yeah. So, Dad.
Yeah.
Sometimes spacers are not recommended. Why?
Well, because they push the wheel out. You see how much is pushing the wheel out. So the point of this, I guess the
Center?
not the center, the weight moves out a little bit, and it takes a toll on your basically your bearings, right? So it's not recommended. Four-wheeling, it's actually, or going off-road, it's actually not bad because your stance is wider and you have less chance of tipping over. So that's a benefit of it. But the stress that it's going to give the wheel bearing is basically. But if you don't do nothing crazy, you know, don't hit bumps at super high speed, you should be, you know, it should be okay.
But it's better to get a tire or a rim with an offset.
Better to do a rim with an offset, although it's also the same thing. It pushes it because the
center is off.
Minus, plus, whatever how they calculate that. All right, I need you to go in there and push the brakes while I tighten this up.
Alrighty. Look at the spacers, yes. So now we got the green pads, EBC brakes, and now we just got to put that tire on. So if you look on this side, you can definitely see a poke. Big difference between that over there and this over here. See, like if my hand was going right next to
this is almost flush.
Yeah,
it's flush. It's a little bit. The backs are always a little wider than the fronts. So if we put a spacer on the back here, it'll bring it out.
About
also.
further than that, whatever you just did. So
2 inches.
So I guess we're gonna flip the car around because right now the sun is beating us.
Yeah, it's kicking our butts.
Yeah. But man, it does look good for sure. Now it's got that nice aggressive look. It's gonna be our monster truck by the end of this video.
Alright. Monster truck, my butt.
Alrighty, let's flip this truck around. Now that I've moved the truck back, we're gonna take off this tire first. And, or actually we should both do 2 tires, so me and you can do it pretty quick.
Yeah. Take this one off. I'll take it off.
Yeah. So. Bolts, one right here and one right here, and I think you have to unscrew those 2, and then this should just pop right off, and there's your brake pads right there. So
okay.
These are how the rear ones look like. They're small but really thick. They're really thick with 2 C's. Keep going. Keep talking.
So I don't know how these will hold on or hold up to what we're gonna put it through, but we'll. This is the part number to them.
If you guys want to check it out.
Yeah, and these are 2-inch ones. Just picked them up at Amazon. They weren't super expensive.
It pokes out quite a bit, but not. It's about as flush as that.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah,
That's the way I wanted it. Too
Yeah.
aggressive. I didn't want half a wheel to be sticking out.
Yeah, look at that. You can see how far these things poke, and it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, well, I'm going to tighten up my side real quick, and then it's good to go. Alrighty, so now we're going to go test out the truck just to see how she feels. And
yeah, so make sure wheels aren't wobbling and everything's balanced right. Kind of wanted to see what it's going to do. So,
picking up a truck. Still sounds so good.
yeah. Yeah, I think it's all right. We do use our turn signals. It just sounds bad on the camera.
Yeah, we don't have our microphones on.
Yeah. I think it feels a little more stable.
You think so?
It rolled before, yeah. Now it just kind of.
Because it's probably wider and it spreads out the weight a little bit. Everything seems like it.
Seems like it's.
And it definitely looks like a different truck since when you put the offset on it. or the spacers, it looks more aggressive with the front bumper and everything.
Right, it looks more appropriate
Yeah.
than the wheels being tucked in, you know, look a little funny. Oh, I guess this guy wants to turn here too, huh? Right here. Oh, and their brakes. We got new brakes on.
Yeah.
Dang, that's what I thought. I was like, oh, it's slowing down nice. That's new brakes. That's okay. That's how they feel. That's pretty good. I think they said to break these brakes in, you're supposed to go 60 miles an hour and hit brakes pretty good, like 5 times to 60 to 10 miles, down to 10 miles. So they would, so let's try that. Hit just a ramp right here. Holy moly, yeah.
This thing stops. Wow.
And you just get back up to speed. You don't completely stop. You let them, I guess, cool off a little bit.
Yeah.
And then you just hit this. And you just slow down till some people that. And you get going again.
Not bad. Not bad.
Oh yeah, I can feel the difference in the brakes, and it might be that abrasive stuff that they put on it to I guess they call it breaking the brakes in. Like I don't know why. I've never actually done that, but yeah. Oh, this is much better. Much better. Well, when we put these tires on, they're a little bigger, so I was like, oh, I don't like the way my brakes feel now because they were just not doing their job.
You had to stop a lot earlier.
You had to really push and stop a lot earlier, start slowing down earlier, and now they feel pretty good.
We finished up putting the spacers in the brakes.
Yeah, we forgot one thing. We forgot to add some horsepower.
Yeah, so
Right.
how do we add a horsepower? The wall of stickers.
Magic, right?
I think that fits perfect.
Think so too.
Yeah.
Too small.
Yeah. Yeah, right there. I like that right there.
All right. Let's do this.
And this guy actually gave us 2 stickers, so we can have one on the other side.
Yeah, I got 4 actually. Each brake set came in with stickers. Two for each set. All right. There we go.
Oh, wait, clean off.
I already did that a little bit. There we go. Now, I smeared something on there.
Yep, you always gotta do the shirt clean.
There we go. How about that?
And then, voila.
Would you look at that?
Yep.
What do you think?
That looks pretty good.
It's gonna get about 5 more horsepower on there, huh?
I'd say 10.
10?
Yeah?
Yeah, with these brakes, definitely, man.
Yeah.
All right. Well done.
Yeah.
Anyways, we thank you guys for joining us for this little project that we did today. Some brakes and some wheel spacers. Thank you for joining. Subscribe.
Don't forget to follow us on official.dadson on Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah.
And yeah, so now it's July, basically. I want to kind of set up a goal. Can we hit at least 100 subscribers by the end of July?
By the end of July. Well, we're gonna have some cool footage here next month, so maybe we will.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get some people's attentions. But anyways, we appreciate every single one of you guys. Thank you for your support, and we'll see you on next Dad's on Builds.